Destroyer now?
As of right now, they're on the same leaderboard, but it's probably because up till 3 months ago, there was a SNES run was finally added. It was literally just Shadow Jackie's run from like 7 years ago.
Okay.
So I imagine it's...
Are the versions like significantly different?
Yeah, I mean it's Genesis and Super Nintendo, so it really shouldn't be on the same leaderboard, but just we haven't like really... I don't know, I'm not a mod on there, so I just haven't like really done anything about it. Also, it's speedrun.com, so nobody cares about that.
This is also true.
So real quick, this thing that I'm doing here where it looks like I'm turning when I'm jumping, it's called drilling. Basically the main mechanic in the game. You can kill enemies with it and jump at an angle. Oops, I forgot to split.
So you can, you have to like hit these platforms 3 times, or?
Yeah, so I was gonna say, so every level, like, especially the first half of the game, has a goal. So, like, that was the goal in the first stage, is to find 7 of those. There's only 7, so, yeah, that's what you do. You just jump on them 3 times and it clears them. In this one, you gotta find a key and save the princess. Key's here. And then here, death abusing. You'll see quite a bit of that later. But the drilling gives you like a slight boost in speed. So there are applications where you don't want to do it, and then where you do want to do it. The thing I just picked up there gives you the ability to fly for a short period of time. Okay, with ladders...
Oh, those gold rings, are those like the checkpoints?
Yeah, those. So that thing with the ball there, that's a checkpoint. Basically, you can use those to your advantage. Like, you can skip some of them just to get a good death abuse and save some time. And then that's the end of the level. I just had to save the princess. Oh. So the main difference between the Super Nintendo version and Genesis is that you can actually skip the tally screen here, which saves a fuckload of time. That's why the Genesis runs like 36 minutes. So another stage where you gotta get all the star platforms. This one has 15. I guess I can kind of explain the story. So the story is like, you're an acrobat. Oh shit. You're an acrobat, and this clown army is mad because he got kicked out of the fun park or something like that. So that's why there's a bunch of clowns in the game. You do move pretty fast. You can see here that your like the speed is like probably equal to like Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess.
Kind of what I was thinking, actually. You almost look like, it's almost like you're like Knuckles with how you like dive too. You're like flying around.
Clown jumped right into me.
Oh.
So a lot of the movement is like pretty unique, I feel like. I don't know any other game that kind of feels like this. Oh god. The drilling, again, is the main mechanic. The ladders, when you jump on the ladders, you can kind of do... You can climb them, but it's better to just jump off kind of like this. You do have pretty good control, for the most part, when you're in the air. And you got trampolines here. You need a little bit of height to get a bounce off of. Oh, and then you do have that. You have the ability to shoot things. You collect these gold stars throughout the level. So you only have a limited amount, and actually that's kind of bad. I missed that guy. I have to push this a little further to avoid him. Alright, cool. It worked out. So this is kind of slow, but it's not a big deal. So again, tally screen. This is like There is one way to avoid this, and that's by having cheats on. There's a level select code. If that's on, for some reason, you can skip the screen.
Oh yeah.
This one, you're jumping through 25 gold rings. More clowns, you're still in the circus.
Are those flame hoops bad, by the way?
You just can't touch the edges, otherwise you instantly die. God, actually, I'm probably not gonna get any more health at this point. This is like a little skip here. Oops. This takes you up to like a bonus area. There's like an extra life up here, but you can actually just jump over here and get these hoops, which normally you need to ride this bubble cannon thing for. Takes forever. You got these seesaws, which I haven't really completely figured out yet. I don't know what causes them to make you jump higher sometimes, and other times it doesn't. You can kind of manipulate them to your advantage. Alright. Gonna grab that. So don't here. Okay, that sucks. So these hoops can be annoying, specifically there, especially that one. It's the cursed hoop. I'm gonna grab this power up here. It looks like a lightning bolt, but it actually gives you 2 drills. So see, you can drill twice in the air instead of once. It's pretty useful, especially near the end here. Because swimming's really slow. So the whole point of grabbing it is to just skip the swimming. Holy shit, I lost a lot.
The ladder climbing tech is pretty dope.
Yeah, so I used to just press up and B to jump up, and then Liquify pointed out you could just literally hold B and tap up. Felt like an idiot after learning that, but... Alright, so this...
kind of intense, actually.
So this glitch, there's a glitch in this stage, a major skip in it. I actually found this glitch when I was a kid, but Liquify was able to find a consistent way to do it. So when you stand still in this game, you get an idle animation, which is completely random when you get it. It's anywhere from 6 to 14 seconds you get this idle animation. In the idle animation, you are invulnerable, or you're invincible to like spikes. So, god damn it, stupid clowns. So I'm gonna show you pretty much. I'm probably gonna have to do the clip, but I'll try to show it the way I used to do it, but it was complete RNG. Luckily, Liquify found this pretty sick setup to make it 100% consistent. These things last temporary, by the way, so... Kind of jumping blindly here, but... We're riding this balloon. If I don't get an idle animation... Oh, there it is, but it's too early. So I'm just gonna clip through it. But basically, if you're in that idle animation, you'll clip through those spikes. That skips a big majority of the level. So the goal in this stage is to just turn on all the lights. And luckily there's no switches on that side of the level.
That's really convenient.
Yeah, really is. As you can assume, those little heads are the extra lives. You play pretty safe and pick up lives along the way. Problem is when you get a game over, you start from the beginning of the world, so it kind of blows if you lose all your lives. And then this is temporary, like I said, so right there, if you run out of that ability, you just fall to your death pretty much. Also, this is like the longest tally, so if you want to crack one open, you can crack one open. Okay, so now we're on the boss. But this boss is pretty easy. So you just have to knock their stilts off, but you can kind of just use iframes in the beginning to get behind them. It makes it a lot quicker. Kind of RNG whether you die here or not, but it's not a big deal if you take a death. And then you just... oh god. That's it. That's all you do. But it's complete RNG if you get hit with a torch or whatever. Cool. Alright, so now we're rolling into the fun park. It's where the game starts to kind of increase in difficulty. So this is just an easy one. You just need 5-star platforms, but the level size is pretty big, so you kind of have to look for them. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, so sometimes when you run over that seesaw, it actually triggers the seesaw for the ball to go up, but it didn't do it there. You can like save 4 seconds or so. These are the stars you grab that give you like the ability to shoot. It's not super useful because for some reason you can't like run and shoot. Kind of just defeats the purpose, but it's good for like enemies like this where they're in the air and sometimes they could dive and hit you. Same with this asshole over here who is over the water. Well, the Genesis version is actually on a wider resolution, so you can actually kill both those clowns. Oh yeah.
If you get a chance, Joe or RPG, could you change the game to Aero the Acro-bat?
Oh, you put Acro the Acro-bat. It's Aero the Acro-bat. Probably why it didn't work.
I don't have permission to do it.
Okay, so this is an auto-scroller. You're literally riding a roller coaster. The auto-scroller tech in this game is actually really simple. You just jump up all inclines, and then when you're on this downward hill, you can actually just hold B to buffer the jump. So you actually don't need to time a jump there, making it super easy. As long as you're not like jumping around and riding up these hills, I mean, it's super easy. You hold B here, you'll jump on the first possible frame.
And you mean it's not like haunted halls where you have to jump randomly in random spots that seem to
No, yeah, nowhere near as complicated as like PC games where they're so stupid. I actually saved 0.1 there. So this stage we're just gonna die a lot on purpose. It's all backtracking, so I skipped that checkpoint on purpose. Crap. Missed the cycle. That was too slow. But basically you're just getting keys and opening doors, that's all you do. Just grab the key, die. And skipping that checkpoint puts you at the beginning here, which is right next to the door.
kind of like that level in Yoshi's Island, except you don't want to die.
Yep.
Good.
So I'm taking damage there on purpose. Grab this key and then I'm gonna die on purpose. So it's gonna put me right back here.
Does the food and stuff replenish your health?
No, it actually doesn't. It's just for points.
There's no like score bonuses or anything though, right?
There, you get extra lives from having a certain amount of points. So I actually found this damage boost, if I can do it. Kinda. Okay, I got it. Oh god. There, I'm trying to take a death here, but I accidentally grabbed some health, but it's alright. There's a dash in the name too, RPG. Acro-bat. Okay, so now... Yeah, so the food doesn't do much. You actually kind of want to avoid it on this version because of the points tally at the end. The more shit you grab, the more it tallies up, even though it doesn't really lose much. But sometimes it's hard to avoid it. We're getting the last key now. Oh, and the A's are your health. Oh shit.
I guess I have 2 game names on Twitch.
Just fucking took the dumbest death ever because I jumped too early. So the deaths, most of the, I would say like maybe half the deaths in the game are like really bad because you skip checkpoints. But some of them aren't too bad. They can only cost you like just a few seconds. I think I'm still fine on lives. Not too worried. Lives right now. This guy, like, it's like RNG if he hits you. Don't be dickhead. I'll get more lives if I need them, but I haven't game overed in this game in like since like my first run, so should be pretty safe. So this next stage is like where I feel like a lot of casual playthroughs fucking die, because you have to ride this thing called the rotor, I think, and it goes really fast. You just basically have to react. I mean, this is all the same, so like obviously you just need to memorize it. The stage is like otherwise pretty simple, as long as you got the muscle memory. This is like the hardest one. Do you actually... Yeah, that can happen. I actually was surprised I didn't die on the first one, but... You have to press that pretty quick. Roll now. Oh yeah, we're looking at a pretty fresh death or dead run right now. Okay, this one has 25 hoops, but it's like weird because like they kind of just put a lot of them together. So you think like, holy shit, that's a lot, but it's really not. There's this clown that shows up on in the Ferris wheel here, completely random, and he's a huge douchebag. He can kind of just knock you out. I got the double drill, so see me take advantage of that a bit here. Whole bunch of hoops here. This is like an invincibility here. It just basically disables the collision with the enemies. Makes that part a lot easier and faster. So like there are instances like if you lose this double drill, it's kind of a problem. Because it can make certain parts of the game harder and slower. Because as soon as you die, you lose it. Okay, this part is... It's easy to die here. So the spikes just chilling here. You have to like know that they're there too. Whoa! I know that that was there.
Oh yeah.
What was crazy about that fart is like your mic kind of glitched when you did it, so it sounded like a fucking distorted fart. It was like...
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Might have damaged my laptop a little.
So this is Mr. Bubbles. It's the hardest boss in the game for sure. You can only hit him when his nose is flashing, and these tears hurt you. So, I've kind of developed a script for this fight. Really hard to stick to it, but basically you just want to follow him around best you can. This platform's kind of safe. Oh shit. That can happen. Alright, cool. That was actually good. Holy shit. That was basically on script. Alright, now we're rolling into the woods. There's no boss in this world. I don't know why you're in the fucking woods, but now it's like the game makes a complete change. So there's like, it's less focused on like goals. It's just like find the exit. And this stage is like really huge, but really all you do is go all the way to the left and then all the way to the right. Or, sorry, the other way around. You walk really slow on these roads, which is why I'm jumping. Guess that was alright. The next stage is like, if you didn't manage the game over at that rotor, you're basically gonna probably die here too. Just another auto-scroller where you move pretty quick. It's kind of weird, like, I feel like since the Genesis version is in like a higher resolution, it's like, I don't know, like it's easier to see what's coming up. Like this feels like it's so fast, at least on a CRT it does. But it's just timing jumps. And that was it. Super easy. I don't think there's any auto-scroller tech. I think you just go the same speed the whole time. Alright, this is I think it's called Do the Bungee. Basically just ride a bungee cord. I'm gonna take some more deaths here on purpose. So you're just grabbing a key. The death abuse makes this a lot faster because otherwise you have to ride the bungee the whole time. I'm gonna use a nice little pause buffer here. Kinda just to time that when to start holding left. Alright, good. And the windows is pretty big on those, but definitely don't want to miss. Pretty bad if you miss. Okay, this next stage is just riding rapids. Try to split. The rapids. There is a little bit of like there's a few strats here, but I don't usually go for it, much of it, because it's painfully risky. I mean, some of it I do go for, but it's just easy to like, I don't know, like mess up your speed somewhere. So like some of this you can just kind of jump over or boost over. Like here you can jump over that, just like kind of free fall here, but I mean, it's not saying very much from what I can tell. Plus I've been kind of lazy and not really trying too hard at this stage. Just fall here. That one's easy. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. Now we're gonna roll into the museum. Kind of like the hard last part of the game. Again, I'm just finding the exit here, nothing crazy. Up, fired up. I haven't died there in a while. Oh shit, that's bad. Okay. Well, you get to these levels pretty quick because there's a lot of really tight like jumps and just moving fast. Oops. Trying to get over that. Alright, cool. Alright. Didn't actually have to pick up anything. I was actually low-key mad because it went bad, but whatever. Alright, so now you're riding these conveyor belts. I guess at this point you can tell every stage just has like bullshit gimmicks. So you walk slow on these things, so you want to like... You have to time jumps kind of specifically so you don't land on shit like that, despite the buzzsaws. Kill you in one hit. Oops. But sometimes the conveyor moves the opposite direction, like right there. Want to minimize the amount of time you spend on it. Alright, that was okay, I think. A lot of this game is just like trial and error. Like, you get to a certain part, you die, and then you realize what you need to do. Which is, this is like exactly what this level is, all trial and error pretty much. Just have to memorize the path. You slide on this green stuff.
Oh yeah, green stuff.
Yeah, I know. Matches the layout. Okay, we're gonna grab this double drill here. So we're gonna do like a couple skips. You can actually skip over a lot of this stuff with the double drill. Alright. That is a little tight. Okay. That's pretty much the whole stage. There's one more section, but it's pretty easy to get through. Up over it. Alright, cool. Playing 2 more stages, and then the final boss. It's really like the most, I guess, attractive aspect of this game is speedrunning wise is the movement. Movement's pretty cool. There is some bullshit mechanics which do occur on this stage actually. One of the hardest parts is like when you're moving super fast, it's hard to control sometimes. And if you like run into something, it's like you instantly stop. This level is just hidden passages. Okay, so these sections are like notoriously hard because you're walking slow on it to like a tightrope. You can't fall, but you can die. This part coming up is platform, but save a couple seconds here by like leaving, like you can abandon the platform and just move forward right here. Probably just gonna skip doing that right here. Never mind. Guess I'm doing it. This guy's a dick. He needs a promotion. I mean, this is like a pure platformer stage. The only gimmick is the secret passages. So you're just kind of expected to explore all the walls. Obviously, we know the way. Ew. So it's the saws will kill you in one hit, but the electric won't. But sometimes it'll bounce you back into the saws and kill you. Alright, so there's only one more stage, and it is definitely the hardest stage for sure. Probably the least. It's the least boring. So I'm gonna go back here and grab this double drill, which seems slower, but on average it's faster. So you're gonna see like pretty much a bunch of precise jumps here. Precise drilling to avoid stuff. This Waldo fucker's annoying. This level throws everything at you. It throws like this, another one of these sections, which I don't know. I hate these. This is like where the double drill comes in handy. You can kind of just move a little bit quicker here. Oh, I just died. That's actually not good. Now I don't have the double drill. I needed it towards the end. Alright, having a nice little death warp party here. Take our time, I guess. Alright, cool. Yeah, I was right at the end, so shitty. Ow! Oh no, don't kill me, please. Okay. Might actually need to play it safe here. Let's see. I'll try to play it risky first. That's like another thing that can happen. Okay, I made it. So like that part with the double drill is so much easier, but somehow I didn't die. That's pretty much the only scary part of that level, of this level. This part is like extremely inconsistent. I haven't been able to find like a for sure way to get through there without getting hit. It's the robot's kind of a douchebag. Gets in your way. Alright, so the final boss is just basically a huge stage. But it's actually really fun to play. Should be underestimate. Can't imagine getting a game over here, but this is the first time for everything. There's a few skips, I'll try to explain them as I come up to them. So that's a skip. And you can actually cut up there. Then there's a skip here. Potentially take damage, jump. Get that whole section. Same here. Damage boosting. Cool. So this is the first phase. It's only vulnerable when the jaw's down. It only takes 5 hits. One weird thing is I think on the Genesis version this boss is a lot slower. Like he flies around a lot more. So after 5 hits, you gotta continue ascending. Oops, the wrong way. Some of these sections kind of look identical, so it's easy to get lost. Dude. I'm over here playing. Alright. So this time I think it's 9 hits. Can't remember. I usually fall asleep at this part. So he can, I think his warp movement's random. I haven't been able to tell, but it's not super impactful, I think. Most of the time save comes from you navigating the stage. He actually has 2 flowers that are on the side that actually spray water, but for some reason, from what I've noticed, the water doesn't come out unless you die. So if you die once, then he starts using that ability. Oh. Liquify was right. So that was my first time trying that. So I didn't realize that there was like a damage boost you could do there. Apparently there is. Okay. I found this skip. Although it might have been in the task. Might not have really found it, but... That's a skip too. So now we just gotta hit his nose. I think is 11 hits. He does do an attack, which he'll do here in a sec, for sure. Yep, that one. Kills you in one hit, that's fine. You spawn right here. Be almost dead. Alright. Nice run. Underestimate. I think it was 45. Blah. So yeah, it's Aero the Acro-bat. It's kind of cool. I like the game a lot, more than I expected. I recommend picking it up and learning it if you like games with good movement. It's easy to learn. You should be able to learn in less than a week. There's no practice hack, unfortunately, so if you have a game saver, that's the only way to practice it, or I guess an emulator. There's level select, so the closest thing. Looks like I literally got no golds this run, so now I understand how Colin feels trying to explain shit while you play the game. It's actually a lot harder than I imagined it would be.
Thanks for the run, Blunt.
Yeah, if you're ready to go live, I'll go ahead and cut stream.
I think we gotta figure out if Pidge is here or not, and then if we're doing this for Bones, Pidge.
I have everything like cropped out ready for Mr. Bones. I wanted to know if you wanted me to restream your race with Kanos so that you didn't have to worry about frame drops or not.
Yeah, because either that or Canis is gonna have to stream it because I could not even manage to stream it once.
That's up to Canis, I guess.
And you already have it all set up. You can manage to.
I was gonna set it up for you guys as well. I just wasn't sure if you wanted to try or not. But yeah,
When I tried it,
I figured, but it won't be too hard to adjust that either as well. Just gotta like crop your feed in and shit.
yeah, I'm gonna just stream into Discord for myself Majora's Mask. That way it'll be easier.
God, it just took me like